Want to see how I made this shelf? With a nice hidden compartment inside? Then stick around. Alright, so to start off this project, we're going to start with the internal frame. This is the part that'll get screwed to the wall. So you're going to need 3 of these 7-inch long by 2 1/8 inch wide by 3/4 of an inch thick pieces. And then you're going to need 2 23 1/4 inch long pieces by 1 1/8 inch wide by 3/4 of an inch thick. So from here, we'll simply get started with the actual assembly of the frame. Now this is pretty simple. It's just basically butt joints used with screws to hold everything together. Alright, and your frame should look something like that. Just a very simple frame, nothing extravagant. Next, I'm just going to simply take a piece of 1/4 inch plywood and cut it to fit the bottom of my frame so that it'll keep all your stuff in there. So, that piece should fit nice and even on all edges for your bottom to give you your box. Alright, and next we're just going to add some glue to the frame for the bottom of the drawer or the box, and put some weight on it and let it dry. Alright, so we'll let that dry and come back and add a few nails or screws, up to you and what you want to put in for some added strength. Alright, so now we're going to start on the actual outer shell of the hidden drawer. So the front piece needs to be 25 inches long, but we'll just go ahead and start with our 45-degree angle on this first side. Be simple cut, and then we can take our measurement from there. And now we'll just simply make another 45 on the other side, right at 25 inches. Okay, and since this only has 3 sides, you only, with this leftover chunk, you've already got one 45-degree angle cut from cutting your 25-inch piece for the front. So, on this one, you only have to cut one more 45. I'm just going to cut it on the other end of my board, and then each one of these side pieces needs to be 10 inches. So once I get the 45-degree cut on the one side, I'll just simply measure over 10 inches from this side, cut there, measure 10 inches over from this side, and cut there, and then those 2 side pieces will be done. Alright, so now that I got those 2 45 pieces, or 45 ends, I can just simply take my tape measure, measure 10 inches over from this side, make a mark, Flip it around, measure 10 inches over from this side, and make another mark. And those are my 2 points where I gotta cut to make my 2 sides. So we'll just do a quick 90 degree cut for this and cut those 2 sides off. All right, so now I'm gonna put some rabbets in these on both sides to hold the piece of 1/4 inch plywood that'll go on top. Now, unfortunately, I made a mistake and wasn't thinking, which happens to everybody, so no big deal. But I should have cut the rabbets before I did the miters, because I'm a little worried about some chip out on the ends of each side of the board. So I put some blue tape on the end of it. Hopefully that will help reduce some of the chip out. If not, then hopefully it'll be minimal, and hopefully it won't even be able to see it anyways. So we'll just give it a try and see what happens. Now before I glue everything up, I'm just going to do a quick sanding up to 220 on the outside and inside. That way it'll make it easier for me after the glue up. I don't have to sand. I'm just using one clamp just to kind of hold them together. Not putting a whole lot of pressure on the clamp because I don't want to move the miters, but just enough just to keep them upright and a little bit of pressure. For the finishing process, I simply used one coat of Danish oil to give the wood a nice natural color and to pop the grain. In between, I used a light sanding of 1000 grit, and then finally finished up with 2 coats of clear satin lacquer spray. And there you go, guys. Pretty easy project. Not really a whole lot to it in all reality. You could probably get away with this as being a limited tool project. All you really need is a circular saw, a router, and a hand drill, or a cordless drill, something like of that nature. If you do want the plans for this video or for this project, it is in Wood Magazine issue number 223. Obviously, they're not mine to give out, but you should be able to build this entire project just through this video. So I hope you liked it. As always, hit that like button down there at the bottom. Also that subscribe button over here or up there in that corner. So take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time.